Pusha T versus Drake. Ugh. Last week, we told you mofos to leave Drake alone.
Now, you motherfuckers better leave Pusha Terrence alone.
Wait. His name, I never knew it was Pusha Terrence.
His name's Terrence.
I know his name is Terrence, but I didn't know his name was Pusha Terrence.
What'd you think? What?
I didn't know it. I didn't put them two together.
Out your mouth, you just said, wait, I knew his name was Terrence. But I didn't know it was the Pusha Terrence.
I never put those two words together.
Why wouldn't the T stand for his name?
Because Pusha T is just fire. Like, have you ever asked yourself what does Ice T mean?
I have, actually. I just never I've
never thought of what a T means. So I just went with Ice T, Juicy J. I don't know what the J means. I've never cared about what the initial meant.
So it's nigga and stuff like that, just for, fun fact purposes.
What does Juicy J mean,
I have no idea. I never thought to care.
All right, so why? Okay, so you see where I'm at, though?
Who was we talking about again with the initial?
Pusha T.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, but he hot right now. There's just shit floating around. So.
This nigga name is Pusha Terrence. I didn't know. Ugh, Pusha Terrence. So let me give y'all a little timeline real quick, man. Catch you up to speed. First off, whether y'all know it or not, Pusha Terrence and Young Money, Cash Money have been beefing for over 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It started with the, what's that clothing line? Babes.
Said Lil Wayne stole his style, dressing and shit. Well, he said he never actually, go ahead.
I don't really know because I didn't take down them. Those I didn't really want to go through a whole 10 years. But actually, Wayne, Baby, and Clips have been going at it for 10 years. Which kind of upsets me because what happened to that boy? It's a classic.
Yes, that's hot.
And we'll never see that performed ever again. So
stunning patty cake.
The Birdman push up. Birdman, daddy leave them things in the bushes. Big look, the wild. Yeah, that thing fire.
Loose lips, the wide pussy lips. But mommy a wide beans with wide skin and lips. She takes my flight. She holds my weight while the police state that
the state.
Ain't nothing to a baller, baby.
Yo, Birdman got a flow. He trash, but he got a flow. So you'll never see that song be performed live. But at the end of the day, let's go down to it. On May 25th, Pusha T released his latest album, Daytona, which many are calling a classic, with the song Infrared on it. Drake released Doobie Freestyle, the same exact day. And we like, whoop! He just killed this dude on his release day.
Yeah.
And hit him with the what is it, Dubby Freestyle. On May 29th, and keep it in mind, people, we live in that microwave era where you got 24 hours to respond, which I think is dumb. I think it's dumb. Take your time, man. May 29th, Pusha T fired back with the Avion Freestyle. I took a poll on Twitter, and I asked, and on Facebook, who do you guys got winning? So before I get to those results, I'm about to have a little conversation with bro. Do you think Pusha T will come back like this? No.
I knew he could rap. But I wasn't sure of how he would be able to chink his armor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could say some shit, but you gotta say some shit that's gonna hold some weight. That's gonna make you look funny in the light. That's exactly what he did. You look at pictures. First of all, the album was, well, not the album cover, but the picture that he used for the diss record, the blackface image of Drake. That's a stab in itself. Although I would go a little bit and say it was slightly overrated, but that's just me. But the
picture of the song,
the picture,
okay.
But I get the shock value of it was 100% on point. Like everything he did, and the content of the diss was like, damn, that on top of the image and the shit you saying, and he was talking greasy like. How dare you put yay in my verses? I'm selfish. I want all the curses. Like, yeah, nigga, like, no, it's me, nigga. Like, don't involve nobody else. This shit is me and you. Fuck all that other shit. But that shit was hard. He was so disrespectful.
That's a fact.
He was so disrespectful.
I definitely didn't think. I knew he would, just not like that. Because I think he's got a lot of diss records going at Wayne and Drake.
Right.
He never had that freestyle where everybody was like, oh. Because he got songs that only like the bar head to catch.
Right.
But you got to be a certain type of dude to listen to Pusha Terrence.
But now he stepped into a ring with Drake, so that brings on in a social media era.
But
Pusha T ain't really been on like relevant social media wise and gossip such as this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all coming like full circle with all the attention that Drake gets on top of just the social media heads who want to be involved with the meme wars. It's just bringing mad attention his way that I don't really think he...
I get that, but what I'm saying is he the type that'll make a 4 to 5 minute diss track. I don't think that was needed.
Right.
He did the right thing with a 2-minute freestyle. That's what I was saying. His response was done the right way.
Yeah.
And so I give him that. And I mean, that 80 on freestyle was fire!
I just want proof. That's it. I just want proof.
But now, do we think, should Drake respond to that? Because I still think that the Doobie freestyle is fire.
It was definitely fire.
I think they should just go at it. I just let them two freestyles go at it. But do you think, should Drake respond?
I think he should respond, but not right away. I don't think you need to. I don't think he should respond.
Because some people still think his freestyle is better. It's just Pusha hit last.
I think his freestyle was better. I think his freestyle was better. Pusha T was just like way more disrespectful. And also, like, without the proof, all I saw was a couple of pictures of them hanging out. I need like actual proof.
But who hanging out? What do you mean?
Drake and the porn star joint.
They said it's official. Drake has put out a few statements. One about blackface and the other about the child being taken care of.
Really?
Yeah, he's put out a statement. He put out 2 statements, and that's why people were saying.
I didn't see the second one. I just saw the first one.
They saying Pusha T got him looking funny in the light. They said, like, why you putting out statements? He shouldn't have said nothing, but they said that the child is being taken care of. And they said that so you didn't see the status where, I think it's ASAP Rocky, Amin Shumpert, and a few other guys. She didn't know who the dad was. And they said that ASAP told Pusha Terrence about it. Because they all thought they was dad, but it turns out it was Drake.
Oh. That shit sound regular as hell to me.
Yeah, so if y'all don't know how Pusha Terrence got the information, it came from one of the alleged baby daddies.
But then if the baby is taken care of, then he wasn't like he not hiding the baby. It's just not a public thing.
Yeah, but I think that's a big diss, but I think the other diss is destroying his rollout. Like that was his big thing. That was his big Adidas brand line.
Yeah.
So now it's like you ruined it. You ruined it. It was kind of like one of those situations.
I think he ruined the presentation, but not the impact of what the press room might do. Because they can always recreate it.
And then I think,
because Drake is big enough to recreate it and still pick up that same head of steam that he would have had if this not would have been said. Well, so I don't really think that much damage was done in that regard.
We got to see, because I've never seen Drake this quiet during this time. Like normally we see him smiling, laughing at the competition. And why this is going on, we like, yo, why didn't Meek find these memes? Well, not memes, but pictures. He was too busy touring and on opioids. I get it, but just all of this was here, and he just didn't use it. Now Pusha T is using it. So now another question I got about this is: Drake has been known to be the ladies' man, but do you think that this hurts his reputation? That allegedly he got a porn star pregnant, and she's not even like. I'm not judging her, but when you Drake,
I'm definitely judging him.
Right, that's what I'm saying. When you're Drake and you're known to be this guy to have all these women, you get this pregnant?
I mean,
once again, I'm not knocking her, but when you hold yourself up to a high standard.
I mean, at the same time, you never seen Drake with nothing that made you go, woo. Like, he had a bunch of joints with badass bodies, but nobody, maybe, Serena Williams? Maybe the top one? She wasn't getting pregnant by that nigga. She ain't, the one.
Serena, Rihanna.
Different time. I mean,
I'm just saying the women that you know of. You like
just the ones you know of. Everybody knows it's always the ones under the tuck. Those are the ones that you want to make public, but you still got the ones that you call on a.
I get that, but that's what I'm saying. When you're Drake, are you surprised that he has a rainy day bro? Like, why aren't they all Shazam?
I mean, maybe she got a good box. Shit, what the fuck? Just because she ugly, don't know what she doing.
I'm not shaming sex workers. I'm not doing none of the above. But what I'm saying to you is, if somebody holds themselves at a high regard in the public, but then they come out and say, hey, well, my baby mom is such and such, you're going to look at them a little funny in the light. That's all I'm saying. I think.
Nobody's brand new penny shiny, man.
I know, so don't present yourself to be that. That's what I'm saying. If you present yourself to be
what
that.
You mean?
all Drake raps about is women. So in your head, you thinking Drake got it. But when you see what it really is, you're like, God damn, maybe Drake maybe he had an off night, like he had an off game.
Yeah, but that don't negate none of the other stuff that actually happens either, bro. Everybody's tricked.
I think you're missing the point. I'm just saying, you got that one person. Like, he could have smashed the porn star all he wants to. But that's the one you got had a baby by? Like, out of all the women, like, that's a raw deal, though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, woo.
Yeah, it's about that.
For a guy who, like, listen, you do not have to parade your child around. If you don't want your child, if you don't want the media to know that you have a child, that's okay. Like, the way they used to
groom. She would have been his girlfriend, but that would have made it better.
Like, the way they used to groom R&B artists, even rappers, is they would always tell them, even though you got a girl you married,
don't tell them about it.
Right, because it's gonna fuck up. It becomes right. So if Drake did not want to tell nobody he didn't have a child, he didn't have to. So I can never say he was hiding the child. If the child's taken care of, it is what it is. I just think Pusha Terrence did one hell of a job exploiting it and messing up the rollout.
Absolutely.
And let's get to the disrespect. Was it too disrespectful?
There's no such thing in battle rap, man.
So Pusha T, I just seen a clip from Joel Santana. He said Pusha T crossed the line.
You crossed the line when you lost the bottom right half in your mouth.
When you lost, what's that, like 10 teeth? When you lost 1, 2, 3,
I don't know.
He lost about 8 teeth.
What was his reason?
Too busy in the studio cooking up that coke crack. I don't know.
What you mean? No. What's his reason for saying Pusha T went too far?
Oh, my bad. I don't know. He just said he crossed the line. So I assume he crossed the line bringing a child into it, I believe. Talking about somebody's kid's mother and a child, even though Drake mentioned his Beyonce's full name. Right. So how do you feel about when Drake did it, though? Was he too disrespectful first?
I don't think he was disrespectful, but you just don't drop certain stuff, certain names you don't say. You know what I'm saying? He brought that old man fiance. I didn't know his fiance's name.
Nobody knew about that. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you gonna put my girl on the song? As a man, I'm automatically offended. Like, you could have given her a compliment, and I'm still like, nigga, what? You put my girl name on the song? What the fuck?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a problem. So yeah, you gotta address that. And he said, keep playing with me, I'm gonna let it ring on you like Virginia Williams. So it wasn't like a disrespectful thing to her, but you shouldn't have said her name. So now Pusha T probably felt at that point, oh, you brought up my truck. Okay, I know all about this little dusty ass porn star you knocked up, about to bring up all that shit. Fuck it.
Right,
can of worms. You opened the can of worms.
Push might have not went that direction had he not went first, regardless of how tiny or minor or major you thought it was.
This is also the first time you've seen Drake on the defense. Like, wait a minute. You actually a nigga actually saying some shit that's, making you look awfully strange. So this is some things that you need to speak up about.
So on the topic of disrespect, I went and dug up 4 of the craziest, most disrespectful raps that I could think of. And I want to ask you,
kill him.
Which one was the most disrespectful?
Okay, you gonna name the artist then the line, or say the line then the artist?
I'll say the artist and the name.
Right.
I'll say the artist and the lines. Troy Ave, he was dissing Badass when he said, "Don't get suicidal like your friend. Here's a casket, Steve's burning in hell, my burners in my belt. I'm really killing shit. You niggas killing yourself. Fucking weirdos off the roof. Steer clear, yo. This nigga trying to fly. He think he a superhero, Splat Man. Fuck you and that man." For those that don't know, Badass friend Steve's committed suicide. So on to the next. Cameron, Hate Me Now freestyle. Take Your Daughter, R. Kelly, Have My Way with Her Face. For those that don't know, Cameron was dissing Nas and talking about his daughter, which was underage at the time. Who is this? Tupac, hit him up. Oh, you knew that was coming. Don't one of you niggas got sickle cell or something? You fuck around with me, nigga. You fuck around and catch a seizure or a heart attack
or something.
That wasn't even a bar. But that was Tupac coming at Prodigy talking about his sickle cell.
R.I.P. Prodigy.
R.I.P. Prodigy and Tupac.
And Tupac, yes.
Jay-Z, Super Ugly. I came in your Bentley back seat, skeeted in your Jeep, left condoms on the baby seat. Which one is the most disrespectful?
They're all very disrespectful. They're all very disrespectful. Damn, man. I'm gonna have to say, can I put them in order? Can I rank them in order from?
You can rank. I just actually pick one.
Nah, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say the. Fuck, yo. Came in your backseat, skied in your Jeep.
He was in a nigga Bentley, son. He was in a nigga Bentley. Fucking his baby mom, nothing on the baby seat. That's a trifecta.
Oh, that's a trifecta. Ass whooping. I got.
Like
I'm stuck between the super ugly. I'm gonna have to go with Troy Ave.
Yeah, I was gonna say Troy Ave is OD. Troy Ave is OD disrespectful.
I think he intended to be as disrespectful as possible.
I think after reading it, like I wish I wouldn't have selected that because I think that's like unanimous. Like that's not even a diss record. Like somebody's friend just committed suicide and you make a diss record about it. Like. So let's take Troy Ave out because, like I said, after reading it, I'm thinking like
that's extreme.
That's a no-brainer.
That's something that even after you say sorry about, I can never. Nah, it's like still fuck you.
You'd have to say sorry. I'd accept and still like hold a grudge, even though like for public appearance, I'll make peace with somebody.
I shake hand, but you say one more motherfucking thing stupid. Actually, nah.
So
I'm still coming back from that, though.
Erase the Troy Ave part. What about the other three?
Without the Troy Ave, I'm gonna have to go with Super Ugly Jay-Z. Yeah.
Yeah, Nas got it bad though. Not only the Jay-Z.
I came in your Bentley back seat. Skid it in your Jeep.
Well, first off,
condoms on the base.
I think her and Nas, even though Nas was out there doing his thing in the streets, I think her and Nas were still kind of together. So not only was Jay-Z smashing your girl, your kid's mother, he was in your Bentley and he nutted on the baby seat. I think I'm going to Cameron though. I gotta go Cameron because my daughter wasn't there. Like you said those things, and what my baby mom gonna do, she gonna do. You understand? And who knows if Jay-Z was really in the Bentley? That just might be. It sounds good. That's telling me that Carmen was driving the Bentley, which means y'all was still together or whatever. I don't know.
Right.
But for you to have your way with my daughter at a young age, and there was a line that I couldn't find where Cameron was disrespecting Nas's mother, and she just had passed.
Word?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cam had to apologize for that because nobody knew Nas' mother passed.
Wow.
And, and he had some disrespectful things to say about Nas' mother. So I'm going with Cameron. And I don't think that Pusha Terrence and Drake has reached any of these levels.
No.
I don't think, no bar that I spit. No.
Well, my thing, why I said that about Jay, because it could be true. Like, he was smashing his baby mom.
That's the thing. It could be true. Like, we all know that Cam
not taking it.
Didn't do it.
Right.
But the thought
of it is very disrespectful. But he actually probably...
But Jay-Z probably
skeeted on that baby seat.
A few drip drops got on the baby seat.
Come on, man.
Because she was like, ew, get it out of my face. Turned to the side, all over the seat.
He probably picked the baby up out the seat a few times.
In the nigga Bentley, dog.
I ain't even car seats winning Bentleys, to be honest with you, but I guess they go.
So who do we have winning? That's the one thing that we haven't talked about. Who do we have winning? Who you got winning this battle, man? Pusha Terrence or Drake?
At this point, it's a toss up. I think Pusha T is slightly ahead, but I'm definitely not counting Drake out. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking when he released that. I'm upset. So he could have left that where
definitely at the wrong time.
Yeah, he could have left that where he was at. Maybe he was planning on releasing that anyway before.
But you gotta check the temperature. Like he's known for being calculated and smart.
Yeah,
that was neither.
Yeah, and if you were to release anything right now other than the album that you're promoting that's about to come out, it should have been in regards to the disc. You know what I'm saying? Not just the single. Like it wasn't really the right climate for you to drop a single. Even though maybe you need it for spins or whatever. I wonder how many streams that shit still got anyway. You know what I'm saying? That I'm upset. So.
Oh, it's still gonna do his numbers. When Drake's album drop, he's already gonna be like triple platinum because of all the singles. It's still going. Like his fan base is not ours.
No.
There's people out there right now that love that I'm Upset record. But I'm gonna go with Pusha T winning, even though I like Drake's song better. You know what I mean? Pusha T was cool. I love the Pusha T freestyle, don't get me wrong.
Meek probably called that nigga after he dropped it like, yo, nigga.
Yeah. He had to, like, yo, who gave you this information? Why they ain't slide it to me?
If shit get hot, tag me in.
Yeah. gonna go with Pusha T. Even though I like Drake's joint, it's just Pusha T struck glass. And like Pusha T don't need to do nothing. Like the ball's in Drake's hand. I think everybody's looking for Drake, and Pusha T is winning because the same thing that Drake did with Meek Mill is now happening to Drake with all the memes. Like if it wasn't for LeBron James and J.R. Smith, the Drake memes would still be going on. And even there's a meme out right now with LeBron holding his hand out with the baby. And Drake turning it away. So Drake is getting killed at his own game that he created.
Everybody just got the meme, yo.
I took a poll on Twitter. Who's winning the battle between Pusha T and Drake? Drum roll, please. 58% got Pusha T.
See, that's how I feel about it. Slightly ahead.
Yeah.
I got it right.
Until Drake drops something, it better be fire.
Pretty sure. I mean, the thing about life is that, man, if you know something about somebody, man, 9 times out of 10, they know something about you, too.
Yeah.
And these niggas got access to figure out information. So who knows what the fuck can be undiscovered doing this shit.